Which areas of the map do they really control here? Practically nothing. RB is making a prod into A with his turret. It's unlikely anyone's pushed up because they've already seen Aspas. He's the most aggressive player on Loud.
Have to clear it though. Look at that. Drone being used from a very far back position. We'll get that tag on Aspas. So, space gained. Aspas looks like he wants to have another go at it.
This would be
behind this wall. There's a Tard that doesn't even clear him.
This would be absurd. But the real play is happening in Tube and under Orange right now.
Yep, split play. So important. Less spots it out in that Viper head-to-head. That's Arbido from below. Flash play.
He's back in.
That's in main. Oh my word. And containment. It's the name of the game. Aspas. Absolute gremlin just lurking around B main. And Mako, too much to do.
Loud with all 4 pistols secured. And you talk about containment, sure. Yeah, DRX are just getting stuffed in a box right now, but how do you contain this guy? How do you stop Aspas when he's getting a flash through a wall for him to repeat for the 3rd time in the round? And this is the problem when a player gets that level of confidence, when they feel like everything is working, suddenly they're going to disrespect your utility. Suddenly you're going to have to deal with them. And if you can't win those fights, if you can't preempt them and shut them down, Aspas is going to have 20 kills in 13 rounds.
20-8 for Aspas. I mean, a commanding scoreline, a commanding KD.
And I feel bad for Buzz because he's been playing all right this map, but he just can't hold on. He can't keep up. No one can.
Different high tide now. Separates a lot of the side, gives a bit of space to the defenders here, but I think the goal is to try and get that plant down. Util, though, stops that. Stacks!
Wow.
Oh, he tries to go at the rope, but Sadak was spamming it.
That's so good.
Hopes and dreams resting on these shoulders. Trying to hit these shots with the pistols, but Loud far too good. Never a missed opportunity. Never any signs of weakness so far in this series.
DRX not going for the force, just happy, allowing Loud to get up to that 11th round. And this, I mean, look at the score. 13-5 map 1, 11-3 lead for Loud map 2. They're not joking this. They look insane. And I want to cast people's minds back to the lower bracket final at Champions, where DRX met against, you know, the NRG core, then known as Optic. They lost 13-8, 13-5 on the first 2 maps, and they still pulled it to map 5. So it may still be too early to count DRX out of this. They might still make a match of it. But so far, this has just been a flattening.
Yeah. It's
a tier gap between these 2 teams.
It's just a dismantling. Loud have turned up here. The sole representative of the Americas left in the lock-in tournament in this top 4 between our teams. And oh my goodness, I mean, the representatives of the Pacific region just left absolutely scrambling. And so a timeout for DRX, the last one being used in this map.
And the DRX players were coming into this talking about revenge. We spoke to the owner of DRX as well. He was saying, oh, we're looking forward to it. That revenge match, redemption for us. And instead, it looks like the continuation of a rivalry where DRX are getting trodden on. And it's only going to fire them up into the future, I am sure. But for now, my God, how those players must be feeling. The fire they had coming into the game getting quashed.
Yeah. Loud in firm control. Drone to push them back, clears off that angle. But it is that high-low setup. It looks like at least Loud ready to take a fight if necessary. They have their weaker guns, weaker weapons. Still, Dart's going to be cleaned up, and they do respect that util. Must-win round for DRX. It's a little bit shaky. Spray downs there, shots being fired, and Zest is really just being caught out in the open, down to 48 health now. Spike will go down, though, in that 4v4, but the way Loud have been playing, anything could happen. They don't have rifles, but we'll see. Moving forwards now. Waiting for the next wave of that utility.
These passive post plants really hurt DRX on Pearl.
Mako needs to spot this. A wide swing, Aspas, how do you win that? Way all the way through, good movement from Sadak. Still, he will get his head ripped straight off. Now Aspas, 18 health. And a dream. Not much more offered to him. And so DRX, another round claimed, puts them at 4. But it's a long road to try and pave their way to any sort of semblance of victory.
But the more they start getting onto the board here, the more they may turn me into a believer. You saw the stat earlier that they were winning 3/4 of their attacking rounds on this map. And the way that they load ult orbs onto their players will allow them good opportunities. This one is so crucial though. Do you hear the crowd?
Yeah, that's booze for, what was that, a
for
watch
the watch
party?
party in Korea.
They can't even hear you.
These fans are making it personal. But DRX, this has to be around for them. They need to punish Loud and send them into an eco. DRX are going to have big ults online. If Stax gets the orb or the plant, they can use that Reckoning to make it so much more difficult for Loud to retake.
So leading the charge, less common angle to spam. It pushes Stax down onto the ground.
So much damage. That's through the cove as well.
And so a suboptimal plant location for DRX to play this post plant. Buzz, Clawbass pushes them back. Will he survive? Yes. That's going to be a reckoning. Good timing on that one. It's a refight taken. Dart not being found. And they clean it up. Rifle spam, crossfire setup. Mako still alive, still kicking in the fight. 45 health. Dodging, weaving, ducking. Comes down to this. And it comes down to 2 years. But even he can't quite manage those expectations. So DRX break the economy.
Gorgeous post plan by DRX. That's what you need to see from this squad. Getting the fire back underneath them and pushing Loud down to an eco. The crucial play there being that Stax has been generating these ultimates really quickly. He's got the spike on his shoulders, and the Reckoning comes through exactly as Loud want to go for the retake. And that means these players are uncomfortable. They can't stay in the same spot for very long. They can't trade for each other as easily or hold angles properly. It rips apart the retake, and DRX are using utility at the same time, like that recon you saw coming through.
Goblok. Jauh juga kamu jalannya. Emang jauh anjing. Olahraga sekalian, cu.
Loud going for those ult orbs, just like DRX were when they were on their defensive side. But how do they get through this one? They've made it well known. Push coming through. Buzz. Receiving a friendly shock dart is what it feels like. Up top. Oh my goodness. Narrowly spots that one. Still a retake to be taken. Push all the way in and Stax. He just doesn't even know what's happening. Into the cove. Gotta be a recovery now for DRX, but it's looking so damn bad. Handed over the rifle. Sadak taps the spike. Right now baiting out of position. Forwards, the flash is good. Zes does claim it. Receiving his eyesight back into it. No more tap onto it. Sadak again trying to bait the swing, but RB shuts that one down. Unless he's got the energy up, wall going up, sticks in half. There's no way you can't get away with this. Dart pushes him back, but he's already done enough, surely. In between the legs, positioning known. Less hunting for the kill, but gives up on the round. Or does he?
No, he doesn't quite have this one. It's a, it's a nice idea, cute play. But DRX, they play it fairly safely, but at the same time, there was danger in that round, and Loud only had pistols. An investment of the Reckoning though from 2E certainly
kamu dibelikan satu box kan, atau kamu salah foto siapa? Pilih siapa?
Even if it doesn't hit less though, it's still good to
Anjing, aku
get Zest into a position where he can push the spike on the next tap.
Sampai gila juga kalau sampai dibelikan.
I think we saw some really good things out of the retake there. Cowan Zine going for an aggressive flash
Aku udah ada foto Mac
to
dia.
create space for the rest of Loud to stick. DRX are going to have their work cut out for them when Loud have rifles.
Which is right about now. Aspas, close angle, wider swing actually, damage is good. Drop down to 30 health.
Big punish.
Gotta respect that now, pushing all the way through.
They
have a timing, they have an opening. They don't want to let this one slip. That's going to be util used to clear that path and get that plant down in the close corner.
And look how Stax saves the high tide for the post plant. That means that Loud have so much more space to go for an instant retake.
Hunter's Fury, just using his clothes. Still, how does Buzz fall there? Lockdown's going to be removed. Still, there's the danger. The danger is here, right in the pit, RB. does not get cleaned up.
Oh, this is ridiculous. What a reposition from RB.
And what is going on here? What is occurring? How does the kill get found? Sprays down, position known, and just backs away at a perfect timing. Turning them into mincemeat. Swing. Don't let this get dangerous. Time ticking, which still afforded. Loud could play this one if they wanted to. At this point, as Aspas hunting for those kills, he knows the economy is getting stretched, but still it should be him saving the rifle. He's going to go down with the spike.
Yeah, it's strange there actually, because Aspas isn't going to be able to save that into the next round. No operator online. Still, perhaps he wanted to use his Blade Storm.
Bangsat, kocak kartu kan mikir main capsa bangsat.
Immensely damaging that decision. I think the real one is RB's reposition. Just looks immaculate there. But I think looking from an overall strategic point of view, as Loud decide to take a timeout here, you're seeing DRX with a really different approach to a similar comp. Instead of using their high tide to make a lot of space for themselves on site, taking snowman control or getting through it to take the site, they save the high tide, plant inside the cove, and give themselves very little space to work with. Louder on that retake within a couple of seconds. If you can wind your head back, wind your memories back to the first half, Loud were pushing DRX so far away before the post plant ever happened. And so when DRX retake, they have to look left, right, clear snowman, clear tube, clear top site. DRX are actually playing a much more claustrophobic game, and it's gonna give Loud opportunities. So far though, it is working, but DRX have had to burn a lot of ultimates to get to this point. They've used a Reckoning, they've used Hunter's Fury in the Viper's Pit. What they really need is Stacks to get another Reckoning online by the time we hit round 20. And they also need to make sure that Aspas doesn't kill everyone with the Blade Storm, because the way that this guy's been playing, that is well within the realm of possibility.
In a normal match against most teams, when you see Loud, your opponents drop down to the weaker buys, you're thinking, okay, a bit of breathing room, but Loud have been able to make these half buys a bit more dangerous. Now we see an approach. It's an attempt to push away, and he sort of plays away from a main drone. What does it really see? Flash to try and as well hide information. Gets the tag though, and Aspas pushed up off of it. Tries to take the space back. Mako swinging wide. Top of pipes, a bit of spam, that'll do it. Kill found, and so the big pain point is going to be removed with Aspas falling. Buzz pure reactions. Flicker the wrist up into a common angle to just spam.
And that's great work. Stacks is still 2 away. I'd like to see him hunt for this final kill, to be honest. His is the most important ult to get online for the next round. But even so, it's possible that with an ult orb and a plant, they'll have that still to play with.
Oh, the spam.
Almost.
Moving across. Great reactions from Buzz to contain that.
As a prime game in Flawless, that round could have got dangerous, but they neutralized Aspas, the big threat, very nicely. 2 players facing at the same time, and Aspas missed a couple of shots. The difficult ones for sure, really difficult ones.
Chat terus chat biar sampai dia ke bawah nanti.
If DRX win the next round, I'm believing in the comeback. Their attack siders look strong. The way that they're manipulating the ults is fantastic too. I think there might be a way that they can get into this round with a lockdown and then play Reckoning post-plan. But there is going to be a massive clash here on B.
Oh, Aspas, you've got to be joking. The balls to push up, make a play like that. He's tagged up though. Up draft, there was a punish attempt by Buzz. And he used a ton of his own util just to maneuver his way around that one and potentially collect that kill. Still moves forwards, now dashes up. Watch for, double up. RB moves around, blind, but to the angle, and he is fully blinded up. Swinging around, coverage is there. And it is just that hammer strike, one after another.
Kawanzi in Sky looks so phenomenal, man. Utilizing both of those flashes, knowing that the first isn't good enough, relieving the pressure. I mean, he just looks immaculate in these positions. Such a phenomenal pickup. I think DRX rushed that though. Once they had control of B and they pushed Buzz back, and they pushed Aspas back, RB had the perfect time to go for a lockdown. You stick a lockdown there and you wait, you apply so much pressure to Loud. And instead they just ran into the maw.
And it has set Loud up. Map point for them. The margin for error that is allowed for a team like DRX, no longer available. Lockdown going to be used up close though. This is punishable if they have util for it, but I said it's just going to be a pit.
I don't know how Les is going to stay in sight here. He's going to have to evacuate his pit. Is he just going to allow himself to get detained?
Yeah, apparently. Wants to keep it up. Obviously, the Viper nerfs, meaning he has to maintain that. Dash has to be used. Disengaged by Buzz.
And no punish on Les.
No punish at all. It's backup remaining. Spam.
It's dangerous from Stax. If Stax falls here, they lose their big ult for the post plant.
Cove just barely keeps him alive, and here's the flank.
Anjing ngeflank pakai OP dong.
What an answer! Shots landing. Warbang damage, and they are weak, missing the second one. Everyone falling low, but Buzz, he answers for it, but Loud, moments away now. It's a 3v2, and it's just over like that.
This retake style looks incredible from Loud. The aggression coming out from Aspas and Kawanzin. Pushing forwards, making space for one of their team to get on the defuse. The Brazilian retake looks so good. And the crowd are pumped. Loud are one map away from being able to get themselves in a position where they could be our first ever team to lift 2 trophies. And back at that.
Anjing.
That's what they're fighting for. And honestly, the attempt from DRX to try and bring it back, it was good. Adjustments were made ever so too late though.
And DRX find themselves in a position where, once again, exactly the same as that lower bracket final against Optic at Champs, they lose a map 13-8, 13-5, and head into the third. That time it went to 5. Could we see the same? It looks almost impossible, but they've done it before.
The crowd battling against DRX is that extra element that maybe they didn't think about, but we'll find out soon enough on the other side of this just how this series will conclude.
Anjing lama betul ya, masih di resto cuy orangnya. Masih di match dia.
Gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
Remember being at school and I ain't had no lunch, but I made something out of nothing. Me and my brother saved every little dime we had to keep the lights and the water running, but that's okay. Cause sometimes in life you gotta make something out of nothing. 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 Sometimes in life, you gotta make something out of nothing. Cause sometimes in life, you gotta make something out of nothing.
Cepat tunggu bawah, Cok, sudah. Makasih. Masih teleponan gak ini? Oh, anjing masih FaceTime si kontol. Ya, cepat ya sudah ya.
When I was growing up in the hood, no, we ain't had much, but we made something out of nothing. And I remember being at school and I ain't had no lunch, but I made something out of nothing.
Anjing si
Me
Dep.
and my brother saved every little dime we had to keep the lights in the water running, but that's okay.
Di punyaku kok belum tak update ya gambarnya. Gojeknya anjing. Tapi dia udah telepon dape anjing. Maksudnya apa cuk? Gojek. Nge-lag Gojek. Blok. Kayak Richard blok.
Waduh, mulutnya kayak anjing.
Hei, nggak boleh gitu saya.
Sorry, malam ini kesel gua. Tolol semua.
Nggak boleh kesel.
Enggak, pinter semua.
Pinter ya benar kalau itu. Richard anjing. Pem.
You in position yet?
You in position yet?
The reality is, considering the players that are on this team, the cost of this roster, we all had very high expectations of how we would do, and we weren't meeting those expectations.
It's been one event, Jack. It's been one damn event,
because
Jack.
these role issues weren't
Let's
getting
get Jack
cleared
on
up,
the mic.
After working on this for some
Two
time, we
events.
decided it's probably best to mutually part ways, or let Ye figure out, what is the best team for him to be on, while we sort out these issues without him.
The biggest thing is, you can't ignore how talented of a player Ye is. The role issues that have, been around Cloud9 even before I came here. We are still trying to figure those things out. And so we're more so looking forward towards the future of the team with everything. That we need to try to correct some of these things because, comps are going to keep changing, metas are going to change, and, flexibility and role issues are something we need to continue to look forward to, addressing and fixing as the team goes on. Come forward with our best foot forward on the roster. And my goal is obviously always to move things forward in terms of things.
I feel like that's so ridiculous.
Always on the roster. And my goal is obviously always to move things forward in terms of things.
I feel like that's so ridiculous because
and may even be making more changes to the team in the future.
I guess they were trying it out with the role clash.
Officially,
read it.
Role issue were definitely the reason for me departing, and the team coach definitely agreed with me being removed. Well,
wait, why is there a lot of definitelys there?
Wait,
that's so sarcastic.
Yeah, I think there's some underlying.
That's too many definitelys. That means he's lying.
Role issues were definitely the issue.
Sarcastic.
And the team and coach definitely agree with me being removed. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Look at Finesse trying to bait below. Everyone's going for the baits. Yeah.
Dude, I'm worried.
I'm worried for you, man.
Yeah, because I would say I have the best duelist in challengers. Well, where else are they gonna look to replace Ye?
They could get me.
Why do you say these things?
Directed. Here. John Q to get him back on the board. Resurrection also available. I don't know if they want to extend him.
Goodbye. Oh, you fucked up his stats, bro. Traded.
Two deaths on the round, but the sheriff starts to come back.
Traded. He got hit as well. Damn, they're winning this? That Molly hit?
And he's able to find one kill, leaving it just up to one, and it looks like Ainge is going to get the job.
Whoa! He killed him before he got shocked!
eBay clutch.
Kamu lagi makan nggak, Chat?
Enggak.
Ngentot.
Kau di mana?
Enggak dong.
Kan
Nanti
udah bilang kerja ya?
kamu masih edit kah?
Apa?
Masih edit kah?
Masih, Cok. Kalau enggak ya aku udah turu.
This is live from PS5. Let's go now to our first story. The good people of Manhattan woke up to a gift from their favorite hero.
Belikan aku PS5 lah, Chat.
Open this full screen. I see it. Hold on. Wait, you're showing us your career? Hold on. Show me. This is you or someone else? Bro, you're one trick, dude. You're just like me.
Yeah, bro. I actually was. I was like this.
And then they call it ass. They call it ass. Ass.
Okay, let's play.
Call me God, bro. Bro, no ego, yeah?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No ego, yeah?
You shouldn't see this, guys.
Oh,
okay.
Full screen bottom left? Where? Oh, shit. That's bottom right, by the way. Oh, my God. This or no?
No.
Op. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was on my screen. Yo, your FPS is 100, bro. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, bro, because I have...
You have shit PC, bro. You're fucking simple, bro. Where is
not
PC?
good PC right now.
Where the fuck is your PC? You're fucking simple. How you
Bro,
have
I
shit
don't-
PC?
What is going on?
Bro, you're playing with... What the fuck? This motherfucker's playing with 100 FPS, shitting on guys. Maybe high graphics, but maybe not.
Yeah, it's high graphics.
Maybe you have to lower your graphics better FPS, but it's okay. This is the Scream crosshair. Oof. We might be able to make something out of you, bro. I'm seeing something. What's your buyout?
What? Buyout?
Like contract? What's your buyout? Can I buy you?
I cannot say.
You can't say?
No, I think.
Oh, over 1 million? Don't answer that.
More.
All right, I'll give you 5 million to buy you, and then 5 million to sign, and you're in. Up.
How your team called?
How my team called?
Yeah.
Little Bro Esports.
Yeah, let's start, please.
Let's start? Oh, talking about DM. Okay, let's go.
You got too excited for a second.
I thought he was joining the team. Let's start? Oh, talking about DM. Okay, let's go. Hold on, bro. We might have something here, bro. Hold on, bro. We might have something here. He uses the Ion chat. Take note. He's a man of style. A man of class.
Fucking be alright.
Don't get him mad. You don't want to see him when he's mad. Let him cook. Up. Motherfucker. Who's that breach? Who the fuck is this motherfucker? If Simple dies, it's not that he fucked up. It's the other guy did something stupid.
Where's the enemy? Viper has 8 kills.
No, Viper is definitely cheating. Bro, you have no chance in this DM. I'll be honest. I fucked you up, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, he's gonna start getting mad at me, chat. He's gonna start getting mad at me.
In the last 12 months. That's bonkers.
Aduh.
Success just feels baked into this loud
Halo
squad.
Richard.
And this map here is split. See if there's going to be that extension of play for DRX or allowed. Going to be sailing relatively uncontested all the way to that grand finals.
And of course, I shouldn't call that third grand finals appearance too early, but it feels like it's on the cards right now.
The way that Loud are playing certainly does. A bit of damage there. That's some loose play. It's not going to be pushed back, but his double duelist comp is so fast and loose and aggressive.
Nice.
Dropping down, though, there's containment. Flash not ready for RPE. Jumping, dodging, weaving. An attempt at a trade with Buzz. Well, he's going to meet his
Wah,
match
mati
in
nih.
heaven.
Nice.
Comes down to this, TRX. Stacks warming these positions and down to 2 years. Flash round the corner, completely blinded up, and so a pistol round claimed for DRX.
And that's massive. First one on the board for them all series long, and it's exactly how you need to start. Loud's team composition is going to be constantly applying pressure to you. And I think RB is going to be under... Is going to be the main focal point for that pressure, in my opinion. You saw Stax just kind of baiting him here in order to get into a really crunchy position where he can wait for the retakers to come through. Holding on against the Jet Rays takes a lot of effort. Taking the pistol is so important.
Cat, makan sama-sama yuk.
DRX are going to start on that right foot.
Enggak.
So even put that potential of a comeback into the air and
Kenapa ndak? Kamu besok kan makannya?
obviously on the shoulders of both of these teams. Dog's
Tahu.
going to get some
Mana enak cu? Kalau besok?
spotting 3 I believe with that one.
Mending kamu ke McD tukar ammo yang dingin itu.
Goblok.
So one of the things that Loud does is take control behind this Viper setup and then force you to peek into them.
Mako, potential
Mako. Menang senjata, takut.
gets the information, but contact play lurking
Nah,
up
gitu dong.
strikes him down. But does he? No.
Ih,
Does
dia nggak
Mako
tahu.
know about Sadak's positioning?
Yeah, nice.
Looks through. It's a reactive play. Stack's forced. Does bring him down with a spike at their feet. Pop flash as well clears some space for them. So just farming up a couple of these ult orbs now onto the DRX side, making it a rather clean and flawless anti-eco round.
Really nicely done. I feel like DRX
Makannya,
in the
Cok.
last couple of maps, I'm including, you know, Split and Icebox here, have actually been much better at shutting down Loud's economy.
Nanti jam 4.
They finally found their moments to be able to punch back. And when Loud get onto the eco round,
Jam 4 ya.
as dangerous.
Jam 6 anjing.
Kenapa jam 6,
Here
Cuk?
you're going to see, though, that explosion. Kawanzin is almost always using his Trailblazer at A. And it's
Intermittenmu jam berapa mulainya?
Jam
this
12
time,
ya.
everybody on Loud behind it.
Terus jam 6 maksudnya apa anjing?
Nggak tahu.
Apa sih? Terlalu fokus ngedit deh. Lebih mentingin ngedit daripada teman.
Leading forwards, fragment nade drops down.
Ngapain, cu?
You can't be getting away with that. And yet he does.
Nah, kena bantai,
Will
bos.
there be a trade, Buzz? Just getting that
Nice,
pressure
bos. Oke.
in a bounds.
And RB's left in a 1v3. He'll take a duel early against Aspas here and lose it. Loud responding very quickly. And despite the fact that DRX were ready for that hit to go through, their pull nade combo was still late.
Very delayed.
That's the pace that Aspas and Sadak are going to be playing with here. That's the tempo. They're so quick with their blast pack engages, with their dashes, that if you're anchoring a site, you can get overwhelmed very quickly, caught with utility in your hands, and forced to take duels on unfavorable angles. You can see here how Zest and RB were designed to hold onto A. The knife shutting down a lot of the supportive utility, grabs a ton of info in this round as well. 4 players found.
Repositioned by Zest, not holding on top of Heaven, just lays down that fragment nade, but look, it's a ramp that's compromised. The job is going to be on Mako here. How does he play this one? Anti-flash drops down, taking space once more. This nade is going to be causing all sorts of issues, and he chooses to back away. Snakebite though, but a utility traded out, making sure that nobody could really capitalize off of that. Instead, the play is made towards the side. This is where the fight takes place. Zest has to be the man of the hour. Dodge, duck, weave around. Stax assisting and helping him out. An absolute concrete hold here of the site.
Very nice hold. Very nice hold from DRX, working themselves together. And that one was difficult. Loud's ability to explode through B forces DRX to use util early. Even though Loud were only taking a ramp, DRX have to give them the respect as if that could be a full hit onto A. And they use the pull and they use the nade early. So when Loud go for the re-hit into A, there is no pull available. There is no nade available. They just have to anchor. They've called rotates though and read that very nicely, Stax and the rest of DRX, and they hold on. But you're getting a glimpse into how dangerous Loud's comp can be here. It takes a lot of preparation and very fast reactions.
so weaker weaponry. Loud have still been dangerous in the past when they've got just the sheriffs. Pop flash play, smoke to meet them. Snakebite as well, that's laid down at the feet. Mako cannot see a bloody
Oh my
thing,
God.
okay, once more stacks there to bail him out, bit of
Yes,
danger.
yes, and I was really
But Mako's there like a rock.
Yeah, and it's just that constant trading.
Nice, gitu
Making sure
dong.
that they relieve the pressure, making
Clean.
sure that one player backs away, there's someone else to step up. It's a point that we didn't really bring up too hard, but in these best of fives, it is a different element added. Map pool going to get pushed and pulled and tested.
Absolutely true.
In ways that it hasn't done before.
And Loud have been a team that relies on their attack side split. Because of the way that their composition works, they've been bowling teams over on this half of the map. And I think back to the game against NRG. NRG had a decision to run an operator on their Astra defense that I thought smacked of not quite having the right experience against Loud and how to counter them.
Trying to counterplay them just by assuming they'd walk into it.
Yeah, whereas instead the pace just bowled NRG over. RB's not going to be doing that. RB's a very rifle-heavy player, and he's also extremely sensible with how he uses his utility to help his other teammates. He's become a very good sight anchor, despite that not originally being his MO. He's going to get flashed in here, an aggressive play. There's no
Astaga,
way
RB.
With any sort of kills, and indeed Aspas does shut it down.
Just after I'm talking about how safe RB usually plays. Zest and RB cook up a play like that.
Throwing it into the mix. Seekers was used.
I think that makes sense as a mid-round informational play, but really early on, before you've got any idea that they could be in B main.
What's
And
the
this,
setup?
this opens the door for Sadak to double blast back in here with his ult.
Showstopper. Zest miles away from getting his knife back online to try and cancel this one. And there we go.
Apa?
Satchel right up into heaven. The rocket. Oh, it sings, but it doesn't quite land onto any
Mantu
sort of
kenapa?
target. And now DRX make the play. They make the call. They want to try and contest this. They want to try and fight this.
Dia ada di Discord ya, Emang? Oh iya.
Sadak, well,
Tapi
his
nggak ada,
position's
nggak ada
known.
suara.
41 health.
Anjing, kenapa dia pakai hack terus sih, bangsat?
First one found. Crowd.
Bro, lagi ngapain, bro? Nggak kelihatan ayamnya, bos.
My goodness. Very close. Too close for comfort for DRX, surviving with just one player, but Stax does shut that
Share
down.
screenku kamu nonton gak, emang?
Really dangerous.
And while the crowd are oohing and ahhing about the
What?
possibility of Sadak winning a 1v3, I want to give crazy credit to how DRX are anchoring these
Nggak nonton
positions.
kamu?
They are playing such safe spots and forcing
Enaknya. Halo, bro.
if they want a chance at being able to take that space.
Nggak ada suaranya,
Another
anjing
player
dia.
deep in B heaven, another player really safe in
Ada suaranya kah dia,
CT.
Cok?
I mean, these guys are playing
Asik, enaknya.
most passive angles, passive crossfires you can.
Dia diet makan juga dia si anjing.
And get aggressive with their double duelist composition.
Tergoda gimana?
Punished. I love what I'm seeing so far from DRX. And this was a map.
Harusnya tadi kita berikan dua aja ya. Dimakan dulu.
Iya, Cok, kayaknya dimakan dulu nih, Cok.
Ini kalau kita beli panas dua.
Ayo Cok, mumpung dia belum tidur, kamu bikin lagi. Iya, bikin lagi, Cok, bikin lagi. Panas spesial lagi lah, kan butuh protein telur.
Jangan, panas dua aja dong. Kan butuh protein dari ayam.
Iya sih, nggak bisa dua dada dong.
Perhaps just waiting for this big moment.
Dia ini nggak dengar kita ya, nggak dengar itu ya. Apa?
Remember, this is Loud's map pick as well.
Dia nggak baca sih.
They took them here, thinking that
Iya
they have
juga ya.
the right idea about it. And the timeout's taken from Loud, looking to readjust, rethink their game plan.
If DRX deal with this double duelist composition well on
Oh
split,
iya, nggak bisa pakai kamera
that's
lupa.
exactly what Loud
Lagi
are
live di
playing
YouTube
on
nih.
Fracture too. You've got to assume. As long as DRX can hold on, maybe there's still hope for them yet.
So it could bode well.
Early knife, the 0 point used towards A, and the Loud players dodge it. Looking to try and take that space in a more slow manner, contacting forwards. And this is the kind of round where Sadak is going to just try to get a feel for the protocols from DRX. If we dodge their knife on A, what is their response? Do they try and re-clear it? Here you see the Trailblazer used from Stacks in Heaven. Second piece of informational utility used.
Oh my, and in the midst of all that, well, guess what? Aspas happy to claim it.
Way further forward than the DRX players were expecting.
Base and the kill. Flick locks on to the cranium.
Gila, Aspas.
Gonna be
Jago
calling
banget.
now from the back seat position, seeing what he can do for his team.
Ah,
See that
nice.
cosmic divide, and Aspas is dealt with, playing so aggressive. Duck and Weed pushing back and forth. Mako just hunting for information. Still making his way, but dropped down, and that means Buzz. Let's rip this
Enaknya dia
showstopper,
makan.
but
Chat,
nobody
kamu
else
udah tergoda,
waiting
Chat?
for him. In fact, all the targets, Sadak,
Aku nggak lihat dia.
creeping and crawling behind them.
I like this from Buzz though.
Kenapa takut tergoda kah?
Question is, can Sadak do
Iya,
something
bahaya.
just as good to rip this one open?
Imanku kuat dan hal-hal dunia yang seperti itu tidak akan tergoda.
Chat, lihat dulu Chat. Udah kelihatan kok ayamnya.
Keluar mukanya dong.
Iya, mukanya doang.
I ain't talking FaZe Clan, but eventually this guy's got save hands. Mako.
Enak. Dia nggak denger. Tapi kok diturunin
Ini
kameranya?
ngerti nggak sih? Kayak
At the lower bracket final, Mako went crazy. Map 3 to be
Enak
able to
memang
bring his
Chat
team back
McD.
into it. I'm seeing
iya.
flashes of the
Tapi
same
ini panas
thing
dua
again.
lagi kayaknya.
I love this idea
Kamu
though
pesanin
from
lagi ya,
WoW
Chat?
to really test
Apa?
how the defense
Mau aku pesanin lagi kau? Kamu?
on an eco round like this, where you can
Bangsat
take more
enggak
risks.
anjing. Kamu bikin aku pergi pasti.
Kamu biar olahraganya kan jalan ke depan, nanti lapar makan.
Ya nggak malam-malam gini juga, Bambang.
Do they dodge the 0 point again? No.
Seru malam-malam nih seru
Aiming to
bro.
break it, but it just doesn't quite work.
Can't quite see where it was placed. The Viper wall in their face.
I mean, they're
Di Jakarta ada 7-Eleven ya, Chat?
So, bit of anti-synergy.
Ini kan kalau telepon tutup ya kan?
Berarti cuma ada Family Mart aja ya?
Iya. Sama Lawson.
Oh ya Lawson. Yang enak Lawson kan Family Mart.
Lawson. Lawson tuh lebih.
Nggak, aku bingung.
Banyak ya.
Wih, nice-nya stuck.
Anjing, kalau dapat lagi tuh gila sih.
Lo dapat lagi sih.
Damage being done. Buzz dropped down in the middle of all of this chaos. And the
Kayaknya ngeri gitu, Dok.
out, wide out.
Kamu dengar kita ngomong gak dari tadi?
Aspas looking to wide swing and
Dengar lah.
matters into his own
Anjing.
hands, but
Padahal gue gosipin dia.
gravity of it all.
Iya.
Aku dari tadi ngomong sama kamu, Cuk. Tapi Miku
2 stars.
Tapi
putar aku kiri nggak
Dare
kedengarannya.
use them.
Enaknya lihat kamu itu, lihat kamu makan.
And there we go.
kamera.
What a round.
Confidence in bounds from Buzz.
Nggak bisa pasang kamera, aku live YouTube.
Nggak enak. McD makan bakso nggak enak lah, Chat.
Magical. In terms of the duels that they win.
Nah enak lah, aku nanti,
Where was this team?
aku
Where
tuh
were
tadi
these
sudah
players
mikir
in
deh,
maps
aku
1
sudah
and
mau
2?
beli Aurora cuy.
Take a look at these in the replay.
Aku juga mau beli nasi goreng tadi.
Taking that first duel off the back of the pole.
Kalau kamu ndak anjing.
Oh, looking so good.
Bangsat, orang mau tidur.
Aku tadi mau beli sudah mikir, nah tanya Kevin nanti kalau kamu udah percaya besok. Bilang, ih beli ndak Kevin? Jangan katanya dia tadi, ya sudah. Mamiku terus ngomong ada buah juga di, ya sudah makan buah aja aku bilang, di kulkas ada buah.
So damn commanding in this map. 7-1.
Si anjing dipancing dibelikan.
And the two newer players, the two
Tuh,
rookies
kamu
for
udah
now,
habis kah, Dok?
Apa?
they've only got 1 kill between
Punyanya
them.
udah habis kah?
Belum, nanti aku pas sambil nonton.
They normally have the
bola.
vast majority of the trade.
Makanya
Udah
kok-
bola kah?
Trading
makanya aku ajak kamu main Dota,
Aspas
kamu
Sadak,
nggak
that's how
mau.
they get a lot of their kills.
Ih, Mako.
It's not good.
Nggak timing bos.
Pays for that with his life. Hands a rifle over as well.
But DRX have still been very
Ini kalau
stable,
sampai
even
DRX
though
32 ya.
they
Aduh.
just drop back.
Sadak, no. Showstopper. That's a
Ih, mati. Tinggal
Almost
2.
goes down to the full damage. 4 to 2 health. Smoke
Kacau
still
sih.
to dissipate as well. Relieving this one. RB trying to anchor.
Nice.
Look at the positioning.
RB nice.
Known tries to at least try and take the fight to them. Satchel weighs his way through. Sheriff's making this more than dangerous, but Stacks
berat.
responds. Now he's the last player alive. In that
Nggak ada flash
1v2.
maksudnya.
Seekers though. Knows where they are. Grouped up.
Satu lagi.
Wider swing. Will we see it? No trades.
Nice.
Went for it and there. Just puts
Boleh
it
lah DRX nih.
in the bin. Any attempt
Tapi
for a round win there
map,
for Loud.
2 map dibantai
Crowd
anjing.
completely silenced.
Stacks looks like a machine on split. This is his map. This is his home territory. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many picks that Loud are able to get early on, they cannot hold
Stucknya
the
emang harus
help
inisiator.
retake style
Nice.
from DRX. Leaving one side anchor, sometimes 2 side anchors, to play and dance
Dep, kamu
around
tidur
smokes
di
and
sofa
dance
situ kan,
around
Dep?
the architecture of the map, and then flooding people in to
Kamu
try
tidur
and
di
help
sofa situ kan?
is working perfectly
Iya, itu
to
jadi
counter
tempat tidur
Loud.
bisa.
Yeah, break that 0 point.
Kamu tidur di mana terus?
Zest gets the
Berapa
info.
tahun tidur di situ gila juga.
Kamu tidur di mana?
And by suppressing
Di
counter
situ
early
itu
on,
di tempat tidur.
he really delays this A ramp take.
Kamu kenapa nggak tidur di kamar, Cok?
Trailblazer
Nggak
can't
mau,
take that side of the
makan.
map. It slows
Ada
everything
cewek.
down from Loud.
Anjing.
Apa ini?
Padahal tambah kasurnya queen beda.
Bodoh anjing, tidurnya di sofa anjing.
Sama meme-nya ini.
Kamu udah sama meme aja tidur, Cok.
Nanti
But
itu
Zest has been
nggak bisa
punished. Out of
teleponan.
every player on DRX, Zest has looked like the weak spot on split.
Ya, maksudnya kan kamu teleponan nih.
And he goes down again.
Teleponan di sofa,
Tidur,
abis sofa,
balik.
abis selesai Seven tidur lah.
So first player to fall.
nggak mau apa.
But look how quick this
Kamu
is.
tidur di situ.
And Stax nearly has a flashback online.
Iya.
I mean the confidence to do this
Minyak
one.
tidur
And look
situ.
how it's
Maksudnya
drifting
rugi gitu
towards
punya
the
apartemen
towards
anjing.
B. Buzz is ready to help RB.
Mending beli kasur satu lagi ya.
Iya cu, kalau kamu tidur terus di situ mending
Ada.
beli.
But there are no
Ada.
stars left online.
Tapi-
How does RB anchor
Ini enak
without
kok
a smoke
empuk
to play
ngapain.
around?
Makanya Kak, badanmu sakit-sakit. Ih, kalau itu dia nges, wah berat. Dah, dah. 93 nih.
Ngeri juga lah.
Enggak, sumpah
But a very good
lap
defense
ngeri
half
betul ya.
on the left.
Masa dia juara lagi ya?
Putting up 7-8 in a
Ini-
more
ini
on their attack side
yang
so
kalah
far
kan
this
Lau.
tournament when we've seen it.
Makanya yang kalah lot gila kamu.
DRX have already got
Itu
them in a
8-2.
great spot.
Iya, tapi dia udah menang 2 match, Chat.
Should be able to buy for the
Oh,
rest
udah
of the
menang 2 match.
Iya. Ini
Wah,
BO5, tinggal 1
Tapi
match
orang-orangnya
lagi.
bukan kayak yang tahun lalu nggak sih? Udah diacak semua nggak
Enggak,
sih?
yang lot sama. Beda dikit.
Kan sama semua.
Ada 2 yang pindah kayaknya.
Marcos should be difficult to get through. It looks like he's going to use it in mid with a judge.
Aku lupa yang Chuanzin itu baru sama yang paling bawah tuh Tush
And
baru.
commit his pit later.
Les Aspas Sadak nih masih lama punya. Kan pindah ke itu, pindah ke
DRX yang
Sentinel.
doang nih. 15 ya.
It
Si
feels
DRX
like
ini
the gameplay
semua
is bully Zest.
masih sama cuk.
Sampai sama sih. Mako, RB.
Iya sama semua. Zest tuh juga sama, cuma kayaknya ganti nama deh orangnya tuh. Atau baru ya aku lupa juga sih. Ya mati kayak gitu Nacat masuk entry itu
Gitu musuhnya dari
itu orang kasih anjing tuh ditemanin.
And look what happens when the
Dari
anchor isn't
entry-nya.
able to stay
Itu
alive.
Aspas
When
nih
Zest falls,
anjing nge-carry the team.
players who are trying to flood in and help him,
Kayak aku
Loud can
kemarin.
put the focus
Waduh.
on the
Ya,
retaking
boleh lah.
the rotators instead. You contrast that to the round where they're going towards B and RB stays alive for so long. Loud is still hunting for that anchor player, so they can't focus on the players in B
Ya,
heaven.
aku
or
kurang
in
baik
C
apa deh,
that are
minumnya
flooding
aku
in.
kasih teh botol tawar.
I would say
telur
Zest has
sama
got the
dada.
adjustment.
Nah,
Practice already late in the half.
proteinnya
And I
plus-plus
think
cu.
DRX have done enough to be able to win here.
Iya ya.
Sure, another one on the board would be great. A 9-3 half with only
Nah, kayak
seen
Richard.
9
Nanti
threes
Richard punya Richard datang ya.
in the opening
Pizza
halves of these
domino.
maps. So there would be some poetic irony to it.
Nah,
But
nah,
by the way, DRX will be very happy about this.
Kenapa? Dep?
They've already equalized their best performance on maps 1
Enggak
or
apa
2.
anjing. Tadi nunggu pizzanya lama, banyak yang beli. Ini, bentar lagi sampai.
Work has been put in. Now we
Bawa lagi
approach
Pokoknya
kamu.
cepat balik kan.
final round of the half here. DRX make it at 9-3. It will be more than respectable. Happy days for them, considering they're on that back foot.
Kok lihat mereka main tuh enak betul.
You can kind of feel that stress mounting a little bit. The glimpses
Spicy,
we've seen
kan?
of the coach
Iya,
Cam Strod sweating,
aku nggak mungkin
wiping away as
beli yang
well.
nggak spicy.
Everyone's sweating in
Nah,
here.
sini enak ya.
Enak.
Iya besoknya main
So
trap.
here we go.
Enggak anjing.
Mid now going to be utilized straight down.
Kadang dia pakai bubuknya itu guys cok. Bubuknya tuh banyak betul.
Enggak.
Piece of the puzzle.
Itu sama Rinda.
Bas.
Trap.
Lu. Ya Allah.
He's going for a direct hit.
Yep, no
Ngapain dia
look at this.
incar atas goblok?
Maneuvers away and around. Stacks.
Nice, bisa gitu ya.
Saves that bit. Zest, oh my goodness, lucky to get out alive. And still
Oh,
no
nice.
one's looking
893 lo, sudah aku bilang.
Weaving his way around the pillar.
Nice,
Stays alive
RB
in this
nice.
one. Less and 2 years. 2 smokes players with the most to do now. And it's cutting that noise.
Okay, RB,
Spike, though,
nice.
Up top. Fragment nade pushes it back. All on this one. Les moves forwards, picks up the
Bro,
spike.
nah.
And still RB uncontested. And And where will be that trade? Everything
Hah? Ngapain dia nge-pick? Ya Allah, Zez.
You've turned it into a 1v1. You might have just thrown this Cosmic Divide. Now going to be used. Why not? Throw everything at it.
So difficult
to use it.
Sudah kalau aku bilang sih dia tunggu di tali nih.
It's just swaths and waves of that utility blocking the sight line. 30 seconds. Contacting up, down.
Gimana cu? Oh itu nah. Matikan bang itu ya, X-ray-nya.
They're both worried that they could have pushed through spawn at this point. Surely RB's got the clutch.
Yeah, here's the timing for it. 2 years.
Anjing, gue pikir mati itu yang Devon. Terus sering lepas.
On point itu deh.
Iya cu. Anjing, ternyata Shopee ini bisa expired ya poinnya ya.
It is so great from DRX this bounce back. Amazing performance from
Cat anjing tidur cok dia bang. Katanya kerja. Telepon Sasa ternyata.
To be able to bring this back on split.
Ngomong ditanggepin dong ya kan.
Fokus bro, di jam berapa bro? Di jam 3.
Shopee itu bisa habis loh poinnya kok, kasih tau kamu. Shopee itu bisa habis poinnya, kayak cintanya Francis Kedep bisa habis.
Balik ya.
Kok nggak ketawa sih? Ke Bali, lucu kah bos? Aku ke Jakarta, sudah aku bilang 1 April harusnya. Dep ini tinggi juga ya kalau dari sini.
It's already a 2-0. That's a really good job so far. FRT, I wanted to ask you, in this crowd, there's so many loud fans. They have so many chants. Now, I don't really understand Portuguese, so would you be able to explain to me, what are they chanting? What does it mean?
Okay, they just like pushing the ching to the limit every time. They always like cheering for a crowd, like loud, loud, loud. They say like loud, it says like loud, loud, loud. And then everybody's going crazy every time, like they're like, I don't know, smashing the thing and screaming, shouting, it's crazy.
Can you guys teach me something? If I want to be supporting Loud out there, what should I say?
The best word to say is vamos.
Vamos!
That's one.
Okay, I understand that one. Now, Tarek is actually right next to us. He's also captaining the show match, so you got anything to say to him? You're going to be playing against him in a couple days.
I can't wait to play against him because I know it's going to be a great match, but I'm winning this game, bruh. I'm winning this. Trust me, bruh. I'm winning this game.
You guys can't see this, but Tarek is right next to there, and I think he's responding to us. And lastly, is there anything you want to say to the players if they can hear you right now? Some words of encouragement, because they are 9-3 down.
I mean, for DRX, I'm going to wish them good luck, because Loud is coming really great. The changes on the roster, especially the coach as well, Fraud, is doing a really great job, and I think Loud will close these and play on Saturday.
Oh, thank you so much, you two, for joining me, and have fun for the rest of your watch party. And I'm going to pass this back to Brandon Sideshow to jump back into the second half.
And what a beginning here for Split for DRX to be.
Loh, cat itu langsung pintu keluarnya lah, itu cat pintu keluar kapat kah?
Hah?
Itu yang di kameranya dia. Itu pintu keluar kamarnya kah?
The crowd has not had much to get excited about here on Split. DRX
Dia satu kamar aja kah apartemennya dia?
Their game plan has worked
Dia itu
perfect.
sebenarnya
The
Soho,
question
cowok.
is just whether they can convert it on the attack side.
Soho.
Apa sih?
Loud's comp I think is designed for attacking, but it also
Soho itu apa
is not
panjangannya?
reluctant to get up in your face.
Oh, small. Oh, pantas kayak susunannya agak aneh sih. WC-nya bisa di situ anjing. Kayak kos-kosan banget.
This is what I'm talking about with this comp. It's
Iya,
so
harusnya
happy
tuh
to
buat
get
kerjaan
active on
itu.
defense.
Makanya aku bilang kalau WC di situ kayak bukan buat apa ya? Bukan buat
Jadi dibawa kantor, di atas tempat tinggal gitu.
But from DRX's point of view,
Gede
how do you
gimana
expect
sih?
that?
Ya, gede, cuma susunannya aneh. WC-nya bisa di samping pintu masuk bangsat.
Walking, strutting to contact play, but this is where the backstab will really rain. Aspas spots one, holds it down, waits.
Aduh, kena flank. Ya Allah.
Stack so much to do. and just not enough resources.
What a play. Fantastic timing from Aspas and Kawanzin.
Anjing ada omen bangsat.
The whole reason they're forced to rotate there is because this hit into A was
Ini
so
nah.
messy.
Aduh.
I don't think it was necessarily Loud doing anything spectacular on their defense, so much as Buzz with a bit of a beat trying to entry, the players getting distorted and mixed up.
Vamos.
This isn't a very bursty comp from DRX. It's not going to group up as 5 in A main and B main and explode. At least, I don't think it's playing to its strengths if they decide to do that. I would like to see them control mid, go for A heaven,
Emang enak defense to
run some
split.
splits, run some fakes. Make use of the fact that Loud doesn't have a sentinel that can give them information on the map.
Orb collected though. That's DRX making the most of these eco rounds, making sure that they prioritize the
Boleh.
for the next.
Yuk.
Building up to their advantages.
Udah kedep.
For Loud to have any shot of trying to shut down this
Dota yuk.
comeback, this new
Dota kan,
momentum
cuma
that's
bisa segame
behind
tapi.
DRX. Pistol round was a good start for it, but
Ih,
it's
jam
still
2 sudah.
incredible
Ya
uphill
tidur
battle.
cok. Kalau aku jadi kamu tidur bang.
And Aspas has not been
Kalau kamu mau nge-gym ya.
by this angle.
Enggak, aku
Marshall in his
enggak
hands is
gym besok.
deadly, especially
Kenapa
when
nggak
there's
gym?
no armor.
Ih. Ya, es dah ini.
Into the sideline.
Ay.
Arming up to that blade storm.
What the fuck?
Anjir.
Ini sumpah deh, meskipun badan semua tapi on point semua ya. Itu temannya relakan maju lah biar dia es, woi. Loh,
So cute play.
nggak dikasih.
Sayang lah di senjata ya katanya.
Dia ganti pistol aja, coba bodok temannya
Well, that's the
maju.
percentage play, you know. Aspas has already got his ult online.
Yeah.
They're all about that. They're all about that.
Ngapain di replay nggak bisa main
That's
ini
actually
kok.
dangerous. Of all the ults
Yang
to get
yang ini
online
biasa,
from
yang ini,
opponents,
Cok. Nih,
I think Aspas is number one.
Honda sih biasa. Kamu bisa juga sih.
B aja.
Iya.
You're
Jagoan
putting Aspas in
Rita.
a position now where if he plays aggressive and be main,
Mentang-mentang biar kamu dapat izin teleponan kah? Puji-puji.
Udah aku follow aja sendiri deh gitu.
Waduh.
Ayo kalau itu boleh. Segame juga tapi.
So it has to be a clean round win for DRX. Don't let this bonus get out of hand.
Aduh tapi nggak ada feelingnya ya main
Full
Valorant nih.
investment. You got the rifles.
Kota kamu masih ada emang?
Spots the one. Nade's gonna be
Masih.
used and
Kalau ke franchise?
yeah, Mako pushes all the way back. Aspas
Banyak
is
sih.
pushing.
Aduh,
Trailblazers use this good
Berat, Cok.
discipline.
Aku
Tags him, stunned up, has to use
Nah
the
ini
dash to get
kenapa
out of there.
beliin main
Yeah,
di
that's
aku
good.
tuh
So,
hanya aku
from
bisa
DRX's
habis makan
point of
burger
view,
tuh
they've
satu
managed to
Burger apa kamu
take
beli?
mid and push Aspas a
burger
little bit
ada
away from
burger
B main.
sehat tuh.
They have given up the whole of A though as a result of
Burger
that.
sehat makannya jam 11 sama aja cuy jam
And look at those loud players in A heaven. They're only looking at
Enggak,
vents.
aku
They
makan
don't care
itu
at all. I mean,
tetap
now they've
defisit
just started to
kalori
pay
tetap.
attention to A main
Ya,
again
kalau udah
because
makan
there's a
kayak
timing
gini
where
udah
DRX
lanjut
could have
ceritanya.
re-cleared. Oh, a bungle from Stats.
Ya besok intermittent fasting lah.
Doesn't even threaten
Enak
like they could be
banget
going
ya
back in this
kulitnya,
direction, but
babi.
still.
Intermittent
Loud for
fasting.
some
Kamu makan
reason
kulitnya?
going for the gamble stack on A.
Yeah, but
Gila.
no, they
Ya
seem
salah
to
dong.
anticipate it.
Kulit kok dibuang
The
gila
wrong
loh.
read.
It's a, yeah, incorrect
Ya
gamble.
biar mau defisit kalori juga cuy.
Diligence
Tapi
there
dulu
from
jujur
DRX,
waktu
making
aku
sure that they
diet
clear
keras
all the
kulitku
necessary
buang cuk.
angles just in case, but
Memang.
three
Loh,
sides is afforded
aku
to them,
Dep,
so you
aku
can see
dulu
that
tuh
5v5, the
aku
full retake.
diomongin terus sama sepupuku. Nah, kenapa kamu makan McD apa makan kayak KFC McD terus tapi nggak pernah gendut? Dulu aku nggak makan kulit soalnya.
So using the seekers to push forward a little.
Push
Kamu
them
nggak
back,
pernah makan
so the
kulit ya,
danger
Dep?
removed as
Kalau
Aspas
sekarang makan.
does fall there. Satchel play,
Dulu
flash.
aku dibodoki bapakku
Eventually
cok
gonna be
katanya
in with that rifle
nggak
fire,
sehat
and
nggak
it's
sehat ya.
Mako.
Memang betul kan
Mr.
nggak sehat.
Consistent.
Kupikir yang bikin kayak
2 years
parah
ago.
betul kan
Sebenarnya
nggak sehat.
nggak sehat sih.
Close to the corner. Great positioning by
Sebenarnya
Sess
bukan
there.
biasa ya kalau berlebih aja.
Lovely little
Karena terlalu
off-angle
banyak
shoulder.
ya.
Iya, makanya
Eric
Kokokulo
itu kan terlalu
sama
bergaul
sepupuku.
sama anak-anak
Tetenya
tongkrongan,
doer,
jadinya
Cok.
kayak gitu.
One of the things though that I'm slightly concerned about with how DRX are playing their attack side,
Atau
they're not
pengaruh kayak
creating
tete
much
tete
serious
doer sama
presence towards A.
katanya
They're
hormon.
relying on this
itu hormon ya tete.
Itu ya itu lain hormon itu.
Loud are playing it
Itu
aggressively at the
apa
beginning of the
main
round,
boobs
and
namanya.
they know that no
Iya,
one's getting
itu maksudnya
Kan
gara-gara apa?
ayam.
Ada Kokokulo ada, tapi aku nggak ada.
RB is really
Suntikan ayam,
safe
bro.
in B main. So,
Masa gara-gara masa gara-gara kulit ayam?
get aggressive in B and hang around there for a while.
Dulu ngomongnya tuh nggak baik loh makan. Aku tuh, tapi aku bingung. Setiap kali ku lepas kulitnya lo, kokoku makan cok bangsat.
See an opening. for Loud to start
Jadi dulu tuh
getting
agak
back
tolol
into
sih
this map
sebenarnya.
and controlling the game on their defense side. And it all comes down to how aggressively they play the
Ini
outsides, the
sok
extremities
keras
of the
ya
map.
ininya.
Tapi ngeri tadi ngidi terus ya aspasnya. Maju lagi. Kayak 4 second kamu, ayo maju lagi.
Mana Forsaken anjay.
4 second kan gini mainnya dulu. Pakai OP maju. Ah ini mati nih, fix. Mako mati, jujur aja. Tuh.
And this is dangerous for Mako. Juggle peek, fires, dash enabled. Snake bite to try and force the angle up close. They're taking a fight right to him.
Nice.
Bails him out.
Nah,
There is
nggak
a
ada dash.
trade.
Takut nih sudah mundur dia.
Did they anticipate this? That's still there. 2 years wide out in the open.
Ah, mati semua tuh, mati semua.
Dashing right
Tangannya
down
cepet.
into the site.
Duh kena combo
Bleeding
begitu.
most of that one. There was a pull. Great assistance. How do you salvage
Nah,
it
ini
if you're
tapi bisa
DRX?
menang sih. 2 low. Tapi jangan dipegang,
Loud
Cuk.
can see the spike. So smoke from RB.
Jangan dipencet drought-nya, Bro.
Pull back there.
Iya tuh,
Making it
aduh aku
look
pegang
like they
terus
could have
ya.
gone in, but
Nggak bisa,
the
Cuk.
spike again is just wide out in the open. One
Sesama
little
muka
peek
banyak
from
jerawat
less.
ya.
And they know there's no threat.
Boombot spammed. Almost every angle watched for.
Lor.
And this side, that's where it's going to be landing, and it comes down.
Flash, nggak ada flash kah?
Impossible to break.
Kelihatan
By RB to
kelihatannya.
whip it around and somehow return the
Waduh,
fire.
clutch
Players are
moment.
weak though. Sadak
Kelas
in
nih.
the danger zone now. Smoke popped up, but time pressure mounting. 11 seconds. Tries to go for the wider swing, but lovely patience by
Kenapa gitu?
Aspas.
Udah tau OP nih.
Ini tim apa sih? DRX
DRX
Brazil
is
ya
still
bukan?
grouping up
Itu
really
Pacific
heavily
tuh.
on the outer sides of the map. I haven't seen them use mid
Pacific
great
berarti
apart from the previous round.
Asia. Korea.
Look at the A pressure. I mean, the
Dari
Loud's
Korea dia.
completely controls A main, B main.
Kan ada tim Indo juga RRQ tapi sudah kalah. Telak.
Or whether it's that kind of suck
Apa
nade
namanya?
combo that they've got
RRQ?
going on the opposite side of the map with Sadak and Tuiz.
Oh RRQ, oh iya.
Udah kan masuk franchise
The
juga,
outer
masuk.
wings of Split.
Francis.
And DRX need to recognize this in that timeout. When they can
Ngentot.
have a chance to talk to the coach.
Franchise,
They need to
franchise.
be taking mid.
Tapi dari Amerika Latin tuh apa? Oh South America ya.
Argentina.
Ya satu daerah.
Ilk, but I'm not seeing the same
Kenapa
ability
muka
from
kayak ngantuk
DRX.
betul tuh?
And they were set up to be able to get a
Ini
comeback
Dota ini,
started
bro.
here. 9-3 at the
Kamu main
half.
Dota?
Sure they lose the pistol, but
Kamu Dota nanti ketiduran cuy di mid kayak temanku satu pakai ES diam di mid.
that cannot be allowed to happen if DRX
Kan
want
ada
any
kayaknya
chance
beneran.
Ada.
of picking up a trophy at this event. Any
Pakai
chance of
ES
pulling this
bingung.
Tiduran.
back.
Nggak ada creep tapi
Tiduran,
dia diam.
yang
Maps,
ketiduran
getting the
cuma
first
Dota cuy.
Valorant
Kamu
reverse
tiduran?
sweep in a BO5.
Iya,
Would be devastating.
waktu di kontrakan terindah dulu.
You cannot let it
Sama Theo
slip.
kah?
And DRX knocked
Yoi.
down to the weaker
Sama
half.
Noi.
Still getting the rifle in the hands of Stacks
Kenapa?
and RB, so
Theo tapi banyak ceweknya loh.
firepower behind this one still could be dangerous.
Kamu kok nggak dapat ceweknya deh?
Loud on the right foot now.
Lain
At
apa?
the end of
Apa
the day,
itu?
the pressure
Bagus
is
ya
still on
line-up-nya, aku
DRX
coba
to be able
nanti.
to clinch the maps, the rounds, and they
Beraniin.
should. That's a fast
Itu
play.
baru res,
Satchel in the face and offsetting the weaknesses of the Stinger if
Nggak
there are
salah
many.
And this is where I was talking about earlier.
Udah
RB
di
plays
set dia.
very safe, very passive.
Aduh,
So
ini low.
they've spotted
Ini sampai
Aspas, so now
Aspas.
they've got to go for the crunch.
13
Nah.
health. Okay, that's... Yeah, I mean, listen.
Ayo, Mako,
not
ambil
afforded too
OP-nya.
many chances there. Had to dash forwards because you could feel the players
Mako,
swarming
ambil
him,
OP-nya,
approaching him
Mako.
from behind.
But this is so much better executed by DRX.
They've
Buzz.
afforded that operator.
Yeah, using the op. This round is gorgeous from DRX. The set play off the rip to set them up for the
Golek
opening
satu.
kill. The crunch on
Mako
Aspas.
ambil senjata Mako.
Every part of this
Ayo
was
Mako.
lovely. RB even getting into a slightly more aggressive position in B main. If this is what they talked about during the timeout,
No
and
usah
they
pick
continue
sudah, no
running
usah
this kind
pick.
of round, Loud are going to be under
Ngapain
so
pick,
much
Cok?
pressure.
Duit nggak ada
Just
ngepick
making
ngepick.
sure to make it
anjing.
a bit more expensive. Although, I'm going to be doing too much, obviously, to them.
It was a half buy anyway.
Exactly. Wide a play by
Belakang
Mako. It's
dur.
consolation.
Aku kan
Stack
meledak,
shuts
aku
it down
terlalu
along
fokus
with the
sama
cheers
depan
of the
nih.
crowd.
Nggak liat minimap.
And this is quite a weird spot actually for DRX because they've
Kan
saved
dia
them
ambil
up
OP-nya,
into this
Cok.
round.
Ya Allah.
Kind of against their will. I don't think they're going to want to
sudah
be
awal
upping on
dari
attack. I
kekalahan.
mean, look at how much value Buzz is getting when he decides to play aggressive with even a stinger. Maybe RB ends up picking up the operator and plays those kind of safer lines over towards B main. But otherwise, this seems like it might even stunt the attack.
And take a bit of bite out of it, maybe.
Kamu nge-gym,
Look at how rough the force
angkat
is from
beban aja,
Loud.
Kadep.
That is rough.
Guardian, no
Nge-gym angkat beban
armor
aja, kan?
judge from Sadak.
Enggak, sama
I got a question why they're even bothering to buy. Why
ini
not go for
datang.
the half?
Not
Red
wanting
burnerku datang sudah.
to play for that
Apa, Cuk?
OT, it
Minum
seems.
susu kan? Apa?
Feeling like they have to buy up into
Wih,
this
Cuk,
one.
diapain itu diminum?
Maybe with the ults online, they can make the most of it. Look at this. Aspas. Again,
Quadralit.
so much confidence to be able to push back Mako, even trying to pre-aim
Sehat,
it
sehat,
and
sehat.
punish. I mean, maybe with a rifle, but could have got something
Sehat
done
gitu.
there, but
Sehat, aku dulu pakai itu juga. Pakai itu juga.
Burner maksudnya gimana? Kamu olahraga tambah banyak keluar kalorinya atau?
Lebih fokus, lebih nafsu makan berkurang, sama apa?
Memang kalau nafsu makan.
Bakar
Itu biasa
lemak
buat
kan
itu nggak jerawatan ya? Makan banyak suplemen kamu.
Nah, ini dia, itu dia. Bisa aku jerawatan betul tuh.
Iya, kalau orang maksudnya banyak suplemen loh ya, maksudnya bukan yang murni olahraga. Pakai suplemen itu biasa jerawatan.
not the greatest weapon for the job and no armor to work with, or speak of 87
Kayaknya
health.
aku mana pernah no suplemen.
Looking like DRX reaching that map point. Critical for them.
I think Sadak probably wants to go for this, and the other two should save.
Ih,
Hello,
jangan.
though. Too easy for the pick.
Wih, nice.
Zest responds. Satchel playing to the back. How does Mako do that? 2 years. Right through the wall. Smoke drop down. Time running low, though. Anything to offset this, pull it back. Has to tap it because of the pull.
Dia nggak nge-save aja ya?
No,
Nggak
that's
ada
enough
duit ya?
utility used. Enough time pressure bought that is going to land them there. The 12th round. Map point for DRX.
Jangan tidur deh.
What a bounce back split has been.
Tidur di sofa sudah. Aku pengen lihat jadikan rancang coba.
Crucial between round 16 and round 17 to get themselves back into the headspace to win here. Loud are going to respond with one of their own, but it's a horribly broken buy. They made their last gamble, the economical gambit in round 18, throwing caution to the wind. And now this looks all but over. DRX with 6 opportunities to take us to map 4. And I think so far, you should be fairly confident that DRX could do something similar on a Fracture. Because their dismantling of the double duelist composition, despite the fact that Aspas has 21 kills, is pretty gorgeous. They've stopped all of the follow-up. Flood retakes were good. Here on their attack side too, they're playing some of the slower rounds, controlling the map a little better.
Yeah.
Signs of life.
And listen, Josh, I'm happy to see it. Was thinking for a moment we were going to
Gak lama
be
dia
seeing
kayaknya tidur deh.
a fast 3-0. Bit of a repeat of maybe just the blunder that DRX were facing last time they played against Loud, but
Badannya gede gitu anjing.
now they are one step away.
Maksudnya tinggi ya sih.
Iya, maksudku.
Extending that play deeper into the series.
Dap kakimu nggak ngelewatin itu sofanya.
To fracture, possibility, the potential to really push Loud to the limit.
And I don't think that
Mana enak anjing.
a quick 3-0 would have been a disappointing performance here. You know, it would have been incredible
Gimana?
to see.
Aku lebih
Loud
pilih
looking
ranjang
dominant
lah,
heading
meskipun
into the
berdua sama
finals.
Meme ya.
But
Daripada
I'm
itu.
all aboard for a close semi. And for DRX to keep their
Pilih
hopes alive
ranjang.
of
Oh
making
iyalah.
to a grand
Tapi
final and having a chance
ada
to
Bisa
ranjang.
empuk ya. Aku lihat aja kayak sudah kalau untuk tidur siang nggak apa-apa. Kalau untuk
Sekarang gara-gara
Tapi
ini
bro, ada beberapa sofa yang emang
Starting to lay this one down. Double satchel. 2 years.
Nanti dong,
Timing's in
aku
there with the judges
beberapa
there.
kasur ini.
sekarang badanku itu jadi sakit nggak tidur nggak tahu kenapa.
Iya sudah tua bro.
Gitu cok.
Nih ranjangku aja nih kan enak ya.
Sebenarnya kamu kan bro.
Bisa nih. Itu McD-nya nah.
Dropping everything into this round.
Udah kita tidur sama-sama aja sudah.
Waduh. Ini soalnya nih sebelahku Merdan nih.
Aku loh mau pindah apartemen cok.
Kenapa apartemen Meng ini?
Pindah ke Medit.
Kenapa apartemen Meng ini?
Ini mau dijadikan kantor bawahnya sudah.
Ini 2 lantai kan, Dep?
Iya.
Loh, terus ke lantai bawahnya pakai apa? Lihat mana?
Apa?
Lantai bawahnya lihat mana?
That might be the most difficult round that Loud have to get through to bring this to OT, because their weaponry was awful, and they still managed to pull out a win.
Small
Having said that
office,
though,
home
Brent,
office.
only keeping one player alive, oh, that is so
Terus
good
kamarnya
for
lantai
fifth
2 aja
place.
kayak itu.
But like I was just about to say, keeping only one player alive there means that their economy is still in a rough spot. They're gonna have to keep pulling out.
Pindah kemana? Daerah sama kan?
Some of them a little more cleanly in
Dia
order to
seberang
get their
di
economy
Medit.
back into a
Richard pasti
decent
tahu.
position and face DRX on level
Ya,
4.
di mana, Chat?
Di Jakbar juga. Nggak asing gitu sih.
Nggak, aku tuh bagusnya di hotel mana ya, DP untuk tinggal.
Loh, kamu di Jakarta mana?
Nah, maksudku yang paling enak di mana kalau kemana-mana gitu loh.
Kamu kalau mau dekat DAPE aja.
Di ini aja, dekat
Pullman.
Casino Pullman sini.
Anjing, jangan Pullman dong, mahal.
Loh, enggak, Pullmannya berapa? Murah di sini, cuy.
Enak loh, langsung mau.
Nah, soalnya aku sama papaku kan masih dari bandar. Aku paling mungkin mau duluan kan. Papaku tuh datang tanggal 2. Aku mau tanggal 1 mungkin check-in ke hotel langsung.
Tuh, bro. Pullman 2 juta.
Semalam. Mahal anjing 2 juta semalam ya.
Nah, kok bisa 2 juta ya?
Iyalah, Pullman itu enggak murah anjing. Astaga. Makonya yang mati, bos. Oh, nice. Di hell. Oi, di hell. Cepat tembak hell. Nice, udah renang. Awal dari comeback nih, bos.
Tahu tuh apa dulu.
Apa?
Tapi hotelnya agak tua, cuy.
Aku tuh nggak apa-apa, yang penting bersih deh.
Hotel Ciputra namanya.
Ciputra, bintang berapa?
Bintang 4.
Bintang 4, berarti bagus sudah.
Ini hotel lama sih.
Tapi yang bagus tuh memang hotel baru sih ya.
Ini dekat kemana-mana. Ini depannya Trisakti, cuy. Sampingnya Untar.
Untar dekat itu dong. Jakarta mana kalau Untar itu? Dekat sekolahnya Seril aja.
Pokoknya itu dekat DAPE dah. Dekat DAPE ya.
Dekat banget kok.
Sama kamu?
Nah, kalau mau yang agak bagusan, Kroni namanya.
Tapi kamu masih jalan kaki. Kalau jalan besar-besar.
Jadi naik
gimana
motor.
kalau Andro kesini kita ke Bandung?
Waduh.
Aku sih bebas ya, Richard nggak tahu.
Ya kalau kamu pergi weekend masih bisa lah harusnya ya.
Aduh, masih bisa.
Soalnya
di Bandung
kan pasti kosong.
Ntar kita cek.
Paling di Bandung
cek
dua malam ya kan?
Apa tadi
Dari
hotelnya?
Jumat kan?
Apa hotelnya?
Dari Jumat.
Jumat, Sabtu, Minggu.
Iya, mau cuma Sabtu Minggu.
Anjing, lama juga ya aku ke sana.
Aku juga nggak bisa, cuma hari biasa cuy kerja.
Aku sih bebas, cuma aku berarti harus dari Bandung, aku harus pulang.
Hah?
Karena aku datangnya kan tanggal 1 tuh Sabtu kayaknya. Rencananya tuh papaku mau seminggu di sini, di Jakarta.
Nah, terus maksudnya minggu pulang kan? Gimana?
Makanya seminggu kan, berarti karena aku pasti jalan sama papaku kan. Paling aku Sabtu Minggu mungkin jalan sama kalian. Atau Minggu salah satu dari hari itu. Kan Senin sampai Jumat kan pasti nggak mungkin kalian bisa kan. Maksudnya Richard, kalau Dep kan bisa aja.
Oh,
iya.
Aku kan datang tanggal 1 ya, kemungkinan. Nggak tahu kalau tanggal 1 tuh kalau kita bisa jalan kan bagus. Tanggal 1 Sabtu April.
Sabtu. Ya bisa sih Sabtu.
Makanya.
Kamu datang jam berapa dulu? Saat jam berapa? Dari Samarinda. Sampai sore sih kalau ambil jam 2.
Enggak, paling
dari dia bisa hari Jumat. Kan kita naik travel kan.
Ya aku nggak hari Jumat anjing. Orang ini nggak dengar.
Naik travel sewa di sana kah?
Kalau kamu Sabtu
datang tanggal 1 kayaknya aku mungkin.
Sabtu datang langsung
antara
ke
tanggal
Bandung kayak.
Apa?
Nggak mungkin dong ke Bandung, gila lu.
Dan Andro datang kapan sih?
Hari Sabtu, Cok. Mana bisa?
Oh
Mana bisa
iya
ke
tuh.
Bandung. Mending kamu daripada buang waktu ke Bandung, mending ke PIK Bandung Sabtu
Hotel
jam
bintang,
sore.
hotel keluarga.
Beh, macetnya tuh.
Macet ya pasti ya.
Biasa weekend tuh macet.
Iya macet cuy.
Nanti aku coba tanya papiku aja deh sama
Atau ke itu aja kita cuk puncak.
Bali.
bangsat puncak. Siapa setir? Siapa duit? Siapa bawa
Yang
mobil?
mie itu loh, mie perempatan apa?
Warpat.
Aku
Warpat.
bebas. Mau mau
Anjing,
sampai
ke
subuh
puncak tuh
nggak
kan
apa-apa.
nggak rame juga, Pe. Buka tutup jalan gak sih?
Enggak.
Apa namanya Dep hotelmu?
Warpat.
Ciputra anjing.
Swiss Bell kah?
Enggak, Ciputra Jakarta. Coba yang gitu tuh.
Ini Jakarta Barat kan, Grogol.
Gitu.
Bukan yang Bekasi kan?
Bukan.
Grogol Petamburan nih kan? Dekat sama itu kah bandara? Oh, ini
Enggak sih.
murah sih ini Dep.
Dekat.
30 menit lah. 40
Oh,
menit.
iya, bagus ya. Coba buat 2 orang, tapi extra bed.
Anjing ini aku enggak salah lihat jam, kayak jam 3 kayak ini.
Iya. Oh, makanya sudah aku bilang lo, tidur ya. Hotel
Coba
Ciputra.
lihat dulu kamarnya. Siapa tahu kamu masuk.
Kamarnya, aku tuh nggak penting bang. Mana kamarnya nih, info umum. Kamar. Kategori kamar, ukuran hingga benefit, lanjut. Kamar deluxe queen. Diskon OTW. Tap bagian ini untuk melihat info kebijakan benefit DLL. 2 tamu, 1 queen.
Ini bawahnya mall.
2 tamu. Oh, 1 queen.
Tapi not really big.
Ah, nggak perlu pakai sarapan lah ya. Masa pakai sarapan?
Nggak
Kamar
usah
deluxe
sarapan
twin.
tuh di barat
luar.
itu sarapan.
Banyak
Nih,
ya?
bos.
Banyak ya Dep ya? 660.000 per malam. Nah ini boleh nih. Murah nih.
Daripada yang berapa cuy?
Review. Datang jam 2 tetap harus nunggu sekitar 1 jam buat dapat kamar sesuai pesanan dengan alasan banyak kamar yang belum ready sebentar. Kenapa banyak ada nyamuk di kamarku nih anjing. Ini bawa cewek boleh kayak ini? Tanggal 1 boleh lah ya, micet.
Boleh lah.
Nggak berani bro. Diperlukan deposit. Kemarin nginap di awal new normal, dapat free upgrade kamar, dapat kamar di lantai 14 yang katanya PSV-nya. Kenapa? Maksudnya apa? Dia dikasih upgrade kamar free tapi kasih bintang 4. Kan goblok nih orang anjing. Bagus, terbaik, dan tolong kalau bisa akses keluar masuk untuk menggunakan lift jangan pakai kunci kamar. Karena mau keluar otomatis atas.
Bagus cuy, ini hotel paling bagus dulu. Zamannya tuh bagus ini.
Ini sih nggak ada gambar barunya ya?
Cari aja di internet.
Ini 6 Juli 2020 banyak betul nih.
Iya, cari di Google aja cuy.
Ini 3 Maret. Kasih bintang 5. Bintang 5. Lokasi strategis.
Google aja dulu.
Apa sih orang ini kasih bintang 4? Lokasi strategis dan sarapan enak bintang 4. Goblok anjing. Sarapan enak dan lokasi dekat dengan mall. Nah ini boleh lah. Kapan hari lo aku itu ya Dep ya. Maksudnya aku kan ke Malang cari hotel yang murah aja gitu. Nah cari di tiket.com. Nggak lihat bintang. Sudah pesan apa? Soalnya aku lihat fotonya aja kayak main anjing bintang 1 goblok. Untung bersih cok masih. Bangsat. Apa sih namanya tadi? Ciputra Hotel Grogol Tamburan. Images. Mana ada kamarnya gimana? Tapi ini kan takutnya nggak paling baru gambarnya kan. Snapchat yang di sini review terbaru. Semua box sudah. Gak ada ngasih foto ya? Review dengan foto. Nih 31 Juni 2023. Harusnya sih sama ya. Oh bagus kok kamarnya. Normal lah. Anjing. Review dengan foto dia foto kolam renangnya aja anjing. Oke lah ini. Kalau sudah soalnya sih sebelah hotel yang nganu. Harusnya oke.
Manage by.
Iya. Boleh nih, boleh. Ntar tanya papaku deh.
Nanti kamu di sini aku ajak ke tempat kopi enak. Ya enak sih. Coba kamu tulis namanya Kopi Dia.
Nanti kamu keinget dia gimana dong?
Jakarta Barat.
Percuma kalau ngopi ada Richardnya. Kopi nggak ada anjing, nggak ada tulisannya.
Get map aja map.
Kopi dia.
Kopi dianya bisa dong.
Kamu tahu? Oh, aku share screen aja.
Kenapa harus pakai Bing sih? Bikin kesal loh.
Ini aku lebih ringan soalnya daripada kok itu.
Apa?
Lebih ringan daripada Chrome anjing. Kok nggak ada? Mana tulisannya? Ini apa sih?
Astaga ada ini loh.
Kopi dia nih nah. Ini nah. Ini kalau ada dekat senior high school apa nih state? Pondok Indah. Di PIK kah?
Jakarta Barat nih loh. Hey.
Aku mana tahu deh, udah pernah ke Jakarta. Maksudnya udah pernah tahu. Dekat Pondok Indah Mall nih kan?
Bukan.
Ini kopi dia nih. Aku ketemu Dharma Putra, daerah khusus ibu kota Jakarta.
Tanjung Duren.
Jadi kopi dia yang
Masa
mana?
ada fotonya?
Nggak ada cu, cuma satu kopi dia
Ini
Jalan Dharma Putra. Oh kamu share screen. Enak ya ini Dep. Aku mau ajak Merlin lah, cuma udah tau Merlinnya bisa atau enggak.
Ini vibe-nya enak cu.
Jadi kalau kemana-mana harus pakai motor kayak ini.
Jadi di sini dia ada kayak 4 tempat gitu. Di luar, terus di sini ada tempat lagi sama satu lagi. Bagus cu. Ini konsepnya gini.
Kayaknya sih rotinya enak kayaknya, kuenya anjing. Serasa di pick tuh nah orang ngomong. Kayaknya enak sih kuenya nih.
Enak kuenya.
Dari gambarnya menarik
banyak
banget.
Macamnya.
Menarik betul anjing.
Lebih enak lagi kue Melviana Winata.
Loh. Orangnya udah tidur bos, tinggal udah diranjang ini paling. Teleponan. Nanti aku tanya papaku deh, coba di sini. Tapi biasa papaku suruh makan pagi ya, paling ada yang mau. Coba lihat kamar. Kalau mau tambah extra bed kok gimana caranya ya di sini ya? Waktu check-innya di itu juga ya. Kalau mau extra bed itu tambah di mana ya? Harus dari sana, harus di sana ya?
Kayaknya enggak sih, enggak perlu nambah biasanya.
Aku sama papaku bertiga kan.
Tergantung itu sih.
Dua twin ini maksudnya apa? Dua ranjang aja kan bedanya? Apa fotonya? Oh, iya kan?
Cabai rawitnya banyak aja Tuhan. Tuhan, mengapa aku harus memilih jalan ini ya Tuhan? No, I can do this.
Kelihatan sih WC-nya WC lama. That's a whole new world. And that's so beautiful.
Now the entire focus said, what if that Scarp and Hale
Halo.
Cat, ini kenapa
Halo.
jadi Grand Deluxe nih apa lebih besar gitu kan?
Di ini aja, Jo. Di JHL.
Itu bagus.
Bagus.
Bagus daripada ini.
JHL.
JHL Solitaire.
Oh, di Gading kah?
Iya. Bintang 5.
Bangsat.
Tapi jauh tuh deh, kalau Gading
Cat,
kemana-mana.
harganya berapa bangsat?
Apa ya, aku nggak tahu juga sih.
Anjing emang. Ini apa ya bedanya Deluxe Queen Ciputra? Pemandangan kolam renang.
Deluxe biasa lebih besar aja sih, Bro.
Ini semua ada Deluxe-nya, Bro. Ini adanya Deluxe Twin Ciputra. Anjing. Oh, ini pakai sarap. Apa sih anjing? Hah? 2 tamu 1 double. The fuck maksudnya? 2 twin 1 double. Kurang paham, Bang. Nggak cat yang betul, cat. Apa namanya? JHL. Staycation di Bandung dong.
JHL Solitaire.
Storytel.
Solitaire.
Solitel.
Solitaire.
Nih, di Tangerang, Banten. Tangerang. Gading Serpong ya?
Iya itu. Coba cek. 2 juta doang. Mending di Pullman.
Makanya anjing. Mending Pullman dong, ada nama ya kan. Ini kelihatan betul mahalnya anjing. Richard bangsa, Richard mulai dari 2,5 anjing. Seminggu 20 juta anjing.
Loh, kalau kamu murah mah Airbnb, Cok.
Kan enak hotel, Tat.
Lah Airbnb bisa jatuhnya lebih murah.
Airbnb kan nggak dibersihin, Cok.
Ya emang, tapi kan lebih
enak ini, tambah extra bed. Entah, aku bingung. Kalau aku pesan kayak gini, boleh tambah extra bed nggak di dalamnya ya?
boleh biasanya pasti.
Tapi siapa tahu nggak cukup gitu loh, ngerti nggak sih ukuran kamarnya?
Oh, kamarnya. Ya kamu tidur luar. Kamu lihat dulu fotonya.
27
Atau
meter
kamu
persegi
dulu
nah.
nih. Survei dulu ke
Ini
Jakarta.
loh, sama-sama. Oh, ini 32, pantas lebih mahal. Loh, ini sama-sama 27 nah. Aku bingung. Nih. Gedenya enggak gedenya sama, Cuk. Tapi kenapa bedanya jauh banget? Dia udah tidur kan ini? Iyalah, udah matikan kamera anjing. Kamu lihat, Chat?
Apa?
Nih lihat ya. Nih. Nih kamar ini, Deluxe Queen ya. Nih. 660 ya kan? Nih Deluxe. Ini beda ranjang sama dia harganya kan? 660. Ini Deluxe double nih apa?
Gak ngerti. Ini nggak bisa dicat ya? Kayak gini-gini.
Nah. Paham. Check-innya jam 2 mulainya. Anjing siangnya.
Gak ada penjelasannya, Cok.
Ini ada nggak
Telepon tuh.
Lain ini konektivitas.
Itu bukan
di kamar anjing goblok.
Fasilitas.
Tolol. Review, coba kita lihat review dulu. Review, lihat semua. Review kategori. Bisa. Nggak bisa berkata-kata lagi deh. It's perfect. Next pasti bakal nginap sini. Kamar hotel luas, bersih terawat. Check in, check out. Ini cepat, tugasnya ramah. Kolam juga bersih, udah bersih. Ini kurang nggak ada bidetnya di toilet. Bidet apa nih? Dan shower, mandinya tanah. Dia agak repot untuk bersih-bersih dari toilet. Anjing, pakai Grab Car tas 5.000. Sudah mulai anjing. Ya ada kopi anjing. Breakfastnya ada kopi cuk.
Breakfast di mana-mana breakfast ada kopi anjing.
Enggak, kopinya kopi latte gini. Loh.
Kalau love-nya
Ini anjing, foto begini nah bangsat. Apa yang dilihat anjing? Dinding bangsat. Ini lagi foto di pinggir begini anjing. Keren juga loh.
Flesh goes down in the middle of all of this one. Sadak though, pushing forwards. And the fuse run out there, not finding an easy target. And there we go. Lets it rip eventually. Straight into halls, but critically, Spike is going to go down, planted.
I'm kind of confused why Mako isn't using his ult to try and create some pressure here. They're just letting Loud get into post plants for free.
Locked down close though, maybe anticipating they're going to be fighting. Mako once more. This guy with a rifle in his hands. He's a menace. Lockdown's going to be destroyed. That bails out Aspas, but he's inside the cloudburst and they know it. He's dealt with, down to 2 years. We've seen this rookie player really step up to the challenge, step up to the task time and time again, but that might be a little bit too much to ask of him in a 1v4.
And so DRX managed to pull off the retake there, again, without using Orbital Strike. Just
Let's go
DRX. That
DRX.
pushes the Loud players into uncomfortable spots, and then they wrap around and pinch. This kill is gorgeous. I mean, how on earth he gets that? I thought it was a random spam through the smoke looking at the minimap, but that's almost more impressive.
Yeah, not quite.
And I think they might want to be doing that more. If they realize that Les is playing on his own on the south side of the map, look, he's here again. Les is the only player at the bottom of the map. If they do crunches, south side,
Masih nonton kan?
Les is not going to be able to hold on, and a lot of the time he's not going to be able to escape on the rope either.
Nonton bola, ntar aku pindah HP.
Big ultimates to deny the plant. Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike.
Goodbye,
RB's
goodbye.
hunting for Les once again in halls.
Ball's going to get broken. That's across there with a satchel. Stunned up though, Zest. At top, is there going to be the common spam angle? Aspas taking damage and eventually will fall there. No one was able to get into the site.
Les is creeping his way
Kuat
through.
banar.
Good timing.
RX.
And the Prowler
Doesn't
nerfed.
spot him. Seems like Zest is aware there was a jiggle.
Kasih chat kalau ada hotel yang lain chat. Ini boleh sih
Loud.
puteran.
Wait it out. Bide the time.
Les just can't get value out of his ult. I mean, I think this is what Mako is saving it for.
Tahu cok.
Kamu jarang, siapa tuh papa mamamu nginapnya? Masa nggak pernah di hotel gitu? Cacat lu. Cacat lu ah. Ntar aku ke bawah deh. Ntar ya, aku masuk lewat. Kamu masih lama kan? Kalau enggak, aku temani ya.
Oh nonton lah.
Ya tahu maksudku. Aku masukin lewat HP sebentar.